My name is Engineer Reuben Jikeme Umunna, and I hold a Master's in Aerospace Engineering from the University of Salford in England. I graduated there with a distinction. Actually here to bring you the concept of interactive electronics in Nigeria. Um, what we hope to do is actually to teach children how to write simple lines of codes from the computer and have it transferred to another smaller standalone computer, which is essentially a microcontroller. In this particular case, such a microcontroller is an Arduino, which is what we have here, a single chip controller here. So essentially, what we're going to be doing is connect this microcontroller to create a very basic circuit with physical peripherals. We have here a small setup. The program has been written already and then transferred into microcontroller and Arduino here, and there's a light sensor there, and then there's a regular home rechargeable system. The system we are creating here kind of mimics traditional street lights that we see all over. In the night, it automatically switches on, and then during the day, it switches off. We have written the program and then written it and then transferred it right into our microcontroller here, just to save us some time, and so we don't bore people. So what we're going to see right now is that when I switch off the light, it simulates night, and once that is done, the rechargeable here comes on, and when I turn the light back on, it goes off because the system perceives the condition to be day. So right now I'm going to switch off the lights. There we go. You can see the lights coming on, and then when I switch it back on, it goes off. And then when I switch it off one more time, it goes off, and then yeah, it comes on. So that is the kind of system that we will see in our traffic, in our road lights, street lights. The next we're going to be seeing, because we have two projects wired onto displays. The other one uses a simple ultrasonic sensor which senses distances. So if it perceives an object go over its face, what it does is it triggers an alarm. This can actually be used to send things away, or you want to sense when somebody goes over a particular place. You can actually use that. Similar places where we have seen this kind of technology used is in airports, where you have soap dispensers. If you put your hands over it, it dispenses soap. Or in a simple hand drying machine that we also find in toilets, where you put your hand over it and then it completely senses a human hand and begins to dry up your hands. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wave my hand right in front of the sensor, and then it's going to trigger an alarm system. There we go. And if I do one more time, and then if I decide to put my hands or obstruct that sensor, it's going to keep triggering the alarm, like you have seen now. These are very, very simple systems that we hope to teach the kids. Though we're beginning with writing very, very short codes to turn lights and turn lights off, to turn motors, and all those basic things, and begin to combine all these individual projects into something that we do see here. We can also have cases or particular projects where we can have human sensors attached to lights. So when it senses human being, it turns on the light, and then when the human goes out of focus, it turns off the light. So these are the kind of things we can actually use to connect lights at home to save current. But unfortunately, what we are doing here, we're not going to be using normal 220 volts. We're using battery AA batteries to make sure that none of our students get hot. So these are very, very unharmful DC currents that we'll be using here. We also will have a chance of probably reading temperature sensors and then displaying it in small LCDs like this, so we can read off temperature and then display the sensors and display what we read out here, just like you have in the simple thermometers. There are lots of projects we're going to having these kids do. So at the end of the day, with all this information, they'll be able to perceive technology in a very, very different way. They'll be able to appreciate technology, and then hopefully the technologies of today will never get smarter than our kids of tomorrow. So that's what we really hope to achieve here. So I really do hope that we're able to send them down for this participation of this program or workshop. So by the time they walk out of that door, they walk out being absolutely smarter. Thank you.